So we were looking at AI for developmental sovereignty, and one of the things that we discussed was that it's not just about using AI, but about deploying it deliberately in ways that would extend state capabilities, build on citizen empowerment, and also developmental sovereignty, right? So building on your own terms. We talked about the different sectors where it can be used, and we realized in some sectors, AI almost has a compounding beneficial effect. So in finance, and linking it also back to DPI, AI can build on DPI infrastructure like payment trails to be able to process information, to improve access, and to strengthen inclusion in areas like education, which it currently is everywhere. I think almost everyone is using ChatGPT for something. So we realized that one of the challenges, we want to continue embedding AI into education, but one of the challenges that needs to be thought through a bit more is how do you then use it in a way that enhances learning rather than reducing sort of like cognitive function. And that's, I guess, a question for design thinkers around AI and education. And then in healthcare, AI can be used to bridge workforce gaps, particularly in rural areas where even the current doctors we have don't want to be posted into rural areas. So you can use AI to simplify data entry and diagnostic systems, while also just making sure that you're keeping the human in the least element, which is a control function for that. So you're compounding benefits from individual health into individual care to public health benefits as well. And then we've also touched on empowering citizens. So how do you use AI to be able to expand civic awareness, transparency, and participation? Because a lot of people don't know what they don't do. And so you can use AI to be able to diffuse knowledge and information. And then on financing, we realized that financing and governance matter just as much as the technology itself. And so we don't have the answers for this, but we do think that we need to have AI financing frameworks that treat AI as development investment and not just a technical add-on to how things are done. We discussed the idea of sovereignty as a service. So, using sort of like the partnerships and platforms that we build to be able to serve national priorities, and not just sort of like the global supply chains. So making sure that when you're entering into these partnerships, you're entering into them with a lot more knowledge of foresight, and you're able to negotiate on terms that serve you. And then, so negotiating that deployment on your own terms. And then we also talked about a regional financing mechanisms. So it's not every country that's going to be able to go the AI route on its own. So how are you able to finance regional commons, regional infrastructure, or routes? And so because we stand between you and your means, I want the loudest chair in the room for group one.